That's actually what probably separates Marinade from the rest of protocols out there on Solana, because we took the hard path and the difficult path back then when there were just a bunch of people on this Discord. When we participated in the hackathon, we didn't know each other. But once we participated, there were tens, maybe hundreds of investors wanting to invest in Marinade. And given my previous experience in the startup world where I used to fundraise, I made some mistakes. I did not want to repeat them. So I said, if we're going to make this, if Marinade is going to be the public infrastructure to progress on Solana, to make it healthy, robust, and decentralized, we cannot take VC money. That would be totally against it.
Yep.
We need to make it our own way. So we decided to go on and be bootstrapped. So we declined, we rejected any VC out there. Marinade did not do any private sale, public sale token whatsoever. And it's completely bootstrapped. We just built. And it took us 6 months with the support of Solana and Serum grants back then. But on $80K budget, we launched Marinade back then.
Amazing.
And we thought to ourselves, either we make it or we don't make it. Yeah. But let's try. We also had offers from Lido back then to be the Lido for Solana. I can disclose it right now, I think for the first time. But we made it our own way and we succeeded because in 1 month, we got break even and we could pay ourselves, the team, the contributors, which was super needed.
How did that work as well? Was that because you guys were running validators yourselves, or was there a transaction fee for people depositing in a pool, or how did you bootstrap revenue?
So not only we did not take any VC money, we also felt like to stay completely objective, we did not run any validator at all. And even now, Marinade does not run any validator node on the network to stay objective, to support the network. And the way that Marinade takes fees, it's this 6% performance fee on MSOL, so on all the staking rewards. Once the validator gets their cut, we would split it 6% for the Marinade DAO and 94% in the value accrual for MSOL price over SOL. So that's basically how we got to this break even, that there were millions of SOL in Marinade that would just make fees that we could pay the team back then from the fees. That's how it got bootstrapped. And a few months later, we progressed and started the Marinade DAO. We launched the token really in a fair launch mechanics. So the only way how you could get MNDE, the governance token, was by contribution. So you could not buy it at some discount pre-sale price, something like this. You needed to contribute either as a core contributor at the protocol or as with liquidity back then. Since we bootstrapped liquidity over there, we incentivize the DeFi usage of MSOL and so on. So that's how it all started back then. Today, we are looking at 20% of the token being in circulating supply, and the rest of it stays in the treasury, which is up to the MNDE holders, up to the Marinade DAO to decide of their use.
Wow. And look, I massive respect for launching that way and having the philosophical conviction to be able to say, no, we're going to go about it in the proper way. No pre-sales, no this and that, no special token prices, all that. So they're very rare. In fact, I don't think there's many projects I can think of that ever really do those sorts of things, especially when you're launching at a time when everyone is doing the opposite of that, right? There was $100 million IDOs going down all over the place. And, and then here you guys are launching in this way. I bet there was maybe some thought, is this the right way to be doing it? Hey, we could, if we just did it this way, maybe we would have more ammunition to be able to do everything we wanted to. There was maybe a bit of contention there, right?
Yeah, that's exactly it. At the time, it felt like the best idea to do it this hard, difficult way with no VC money. For sure, 1 year, 2 years later, there is probably not a week where we're not thinking about, did we do it the right way? Did we set the foundation the right way? Because it hurt. I can tell you that it hurt for sure, since we did not have much of a reserve of any VC money and so on. So we need to make up for it. But I think that's the right way to make sure that Marinade is healthy. Because once again, if this provides this common level public infrastructure good on Solana to anybody build upon, it needs to be decentralized itself.